All right, mate, you ready? All right, come on, let's go. Good boy, there we go. Other side was a bit daunting, was it? Yeah, we'll lock that. You all right? I'm not going to throw the coconut. You ready? You ball obsessed, mate. All right, is that what you want? Yeah. Go on. If we could have a cast here. Maybe in this section here. I wonder if we can find a little tailor or something, just for a bit of fun. See if the tailor or something coming in. You coming in, mate? You alright, Red? Watch out, don't get swept out. Yeah, no love. It's not about the fishing though this trip. We might have a cast off the break wall and see if we can find one though. But first, let's get out of the wind. Yep, I'll carry that. Do you want it? Sure. What did you eat then? You got something out of the sand then. Great. Who knows what it was. All right. What's that? Is that rabbit poo? I think it is. Great. He's digging up the rabbit poo. What are you doing? Why don't you play with that? It's like we've signed up to another kid. We just finally got over all this young kid stage, and Fox is 8 now, and we were like, wow, we're through the woods here, and now we've basically just signed ourselves up for another toddler, basically. But he's cool. He's been a really good dog. Hey, he's very obedient, and he's super, like, yeah, he's just a cool dude. So he's working out great, but it is definitely a lot of work. Okay, so welcome back. We are back in some form. What have we been doing? So there's a few things that I've got here. One coconut, and then that lure that I was casting around. Didn't have any luck, but it's a pretty special lure for various reasons. Oh, you're destroying the coconut now, are we? Yeah, that's fair enough. We're going to cut it open in a sec anyway. That all ties in. Basically, the lure that we were showing before and this coconut all ties into what's been going on. So what do they all have in common? The film festival. Okay, so welcome back to the channel. I know it might look like I did get a video up last week, but that video was actually filmed probably at least 4 weeks ago, I think. And so what's happened is I signed myself up to the big film festival again this year. I wasn't prepared to do it last year, and it was just too fresh about how horrible the trip the year before was. But this year I was like, nah, I've got some unfinished business there. I really want to show people what I can actually do. So what happened is I tried to basically bank a decent amount of content before I left, because I know that when you're filming for this thing, and then not only the filming part, but when you get back, you've got to dedicate a lot of time into the editing process, and because we're trying to sort of level up everything, it takes a little bit more time than you think. So unfortunately, I only managed to bank 2 videos, and that Spanish video was the last of them. So that's why I had a big 3-week break, and I just had to go all in on this film festival. And the reason I went all in and so hard on it is because the The storyline was good. I spent a lot of time just organizing things before I left, but then the trip actually all fell into place and it was really, really good. I don't think I could have done it much better, you know, not by myself anyway, you know, maybe with a crew. And a lot of the other teams will have, they've got a crew of at least 3 or 4. They've got cameramen and editors and fishing charters and all of that. So I'm up against, I'm kind of, not that I'm the underdog because I have a bigger YouTube following, but I'm the underdog in the respect of Instagram, and I'm the underdog because I did it by myself. But I think that's what made this adventure so special. Hopefully everyone's on board. I don't know, please make a comment on this video, and hopefully you got my back on this, because I am all in on this. And to be honest, there is a big prize. There's big prizes for people that vote as well. So if you watch the films and vote, you go into the running for some pretty amazing prizes. Like there's trips over to Fiji for fishing holidays, and there's big cash prizes and lots of fishing gear and all of that kind of thing. But for me personally, it's $70,000 first prize, and that would be life-changing money for the family. And I, like, you know, through this whole YouTube journey, basically I've done this whole thing. Like a lot of other guys now are having kids and they're realizing just how hard it is. But my whole YouTube journey has been with a family and young kids. And basically I've dedicated a lot of time, you know, into developing the channel whilst, you know, trying to look after my family and trying to make it all viable. And it's been a really cool and interesting journey to have the support of you guys. But if there was ever a time I needed full backing from my community, and yeah, now's the time. Now's the time. Forget merch, forget all the other things, forget anything that I've done in the past or failed to do, like merch and all of that stuff for you to support me. This is the time. This is basically the time. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to keep bringing it up. When the videos come out, I'm going to bring it up. But yeah, this is my chance to, you know, really, you know, get ahead and make a go of it. And at the end of the day, I think my film is worth a vote, basically. But I haven't seen the others. Maybe everyone will come to the table with these banger videos, and maybe I'll eat my words. But I've got a feeling that you know, I think it's decent, and I hope you guys are into it. So hopefully when the time comes, you jump on the site and you give it a watch, give it a vote. Hopefully you guys win the prizes as well. But yeah, look, you know, it'll be a pretty life-changing event for me if we've managed to get on top. And yeah, you know, it would be amazing. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, because I don't have the kind of clout that a lot of the other teams do have on Instagram. They're a lot bigger than me, and they definitely have the bikini. Some of the teams definitely have the bikini advantage as well. So I'm going to be up against it. So I'm going to need everyone on my side, everyone that's loved a fishing or adventure, a proper real adventure. Hopefully you got my back, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to bring it up, and I'm sorry, someone actually said on Instagram, they said, nah man, you got to be your own cheerleader sometimes. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, because I'm all in on this video and I'm really proud of it. And I think if you guys like my videos, you'll find this, I've leveled up everything, but you'll find this pretty special. So this lure and this coconut are all part of the film. Well, the coconut's not part of the film, but we all know that where I went in that last island trip, there was 2 reasons why I went there. I went there because I wanted to do a nice camping video, but I also went there to scope out something and just see if it was going to be viable to do the film there. So while I was up there last time, I got a coconut with a sprout on it, and it basically, I ruined the chance. When I cracked it open, there was the coconut bread, or the sweet inner ball, that like a white fluffy spongy ball, and apparently it's like a delicacy, and I stupidly didn't know that at the time. So I opened it up and I basically went ugh, and threw it into the sand or something. However, because I was going back for the film festival, and basically I'd sort of seen the area, I thought, yeah, this is going to work really well for the storyline. I basically went back to the same area where the coconuts were, and I found another coconut with a sprout. So at some point when I'm allowed to, I'll make a full camping video of the old film festival trip as well. But I thought I'd bring this coconut home and open it, because I basically blew my chance to try something that a lot of people said, man, you just threw away the best part. So let's crack this open. Oh, and the lure, basically this lure that we've got here, this lure is a very important part of the story as well. But I won't tell you too much information about it. I'll just give you a look at it. But that is going to be a very special part of the film festival video, and it's got a lot of history behind that lure, and I'm dying to show you the story basically. But let's crack this open. We'll keep it and then we'll probably wrap up the video. It's only meant to be a short sort of catch up and just to let you know what I was doing. So we'll crack this guy open and we'll see, hopefully, fingers crossed, there's some coconut bread in there. That's what we needed. As you can see, everything's a mess because of non-stop filming and no packing up. Oh, you a bit tired, mate? Let's finish off what we started. Unfortunately, we didn't have the knife we needed. Well, we didn't have any knife. And we couldn't find a good rock, and then by the time we got back over there was dogs running around everywhere, and yeah, it was crazy. So we finished it off by opening it up here, and yeah, let's see if we can get that sweet inner. I hope this isn't a disappointment, because there's a little bit of a moistness there. It's almost as if it's dried out. I'd almost like to try and keep this whole section. That looks like it could actually still grow into the plant. Maybe we'll plant that. Yeah, let's try and plant that, turn it into a coconut tree. If we split that there, oh look, look at that. Oh, it's a pity we shaved that bit, but let's try and plant that. But let's see, please, let's see if it's still inside. It smells alright. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's totally still in there. Oh, jackpot. So this is it. This is the part that everyone told me that I wasted. Let's find out. Okay, well, here we go. Let's try some. I don't know what to expect here. It's super sweet. It's almost like foam. It's got like a foamy texture. Oh wow. Yeah, right. I think that top bit is a little mushy, but this bottom bit, yeah, right. Yeah, let's get that center bit out because it tastes like the outside is a bit yeah, it's turning a bit, but the inside's delicious. Yeah, let me get back in there. Yeah, the inner's really good. Like that bit there, that's going to be good. That's fine, but the outer is gone a bit gooey and smells a bit off. Yeah, it's like this outer section here, it's gone a bit soft and yeah, it's turned just a bit too far. But this bit, these bits, they look really good. Look at that, what a bizarre, it literally feels like I'm eating like a pool toy or something. It's a bit styrofoamy, but then it sort of just melts in your mouth as well. It's definitely a lot sweeter. Like all that sugar's condensed in it. Yeah, no, it's good. It's definitely a bizarre texture. You feel like a bit weird eating it, but it's definitely good. I reckon we might try and plant that and we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully it didn't shave too much of the root off there and we can actually make it happen. I might look up the best way to do it, whether we just put it in water or whether we plant it. Yeah, but I'll give it a crack. Maybe we can salvage the tree as well. Even if I took it back out to the islands and planted it somewhere, that would be really cool. Anyway, we'll be back to regular programming from this point on. So, yeah, sorry for the lack of videos. And look, hopefully once the film festival comes around, you'll understand why and you'll check it out. But yeah, we'll get back into some proper fishing trips now and some regular kind of fishing trips, and yeah, we'll get uploading from next week on. We'll be hitting it hard and just getting lots and lots more content up. So thank you for sticking with it. I'm sorry about the lack of content for a bit, but yeah, we'll be back onto it. So yeah, see you on the next one.